Hello, my name is Melissa Power and welcome to my channel. Let's get started. Hands nice and wide and light at the side of the bars. Shoulders down, chin up, eyes up. I'm going to tell you everything you need to know. So first things first, talking about RPM revolutions per minute. How many times your legs are going round on the bike every 60 seconds. Currently, we are at 86 RPM. So if you listen to the beat of the music, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, your RPM will always match your BPM. So if you don't have a screen, it doesn't matter at all, you just match your feet to the beat. You'll also hear me calling RPM Cadence, which is where I am coming from today, my studio Cadence in North London. In fact, we've got a lot of Cadence riders currently on holiday doing these classes around the world. So hello, thank you for sending me your photos of your hotel bikes, and big hats off to Susie who attempted it in sandals. That is dedication, my friend. Not very easy, admittedly, but dedication. So the second thing we're going to talk about is intensity, your effort level. So you can see on the screen it says 6 out of 10 effort. Now we find that effort by adding on or taking off resistance at the moment. So I want you to add on resistance, whether that's gears, whether it's a dial, however you're controlling it, until you feel your 6 out of 10 intensity. That means that I don't need to say levels. I'm not going to be talking about gears. We are all on different bikes. So you are going for your intensity out of 10. 86 RPM, 6 out of 10 intensity. Now, if you do have a screen, you'll be able to see something that says watt output. That's your measure of power. The higher that number, the harder we are working. What I'd like you to do now is add on a little bit of resistance, slightly increasing that watt output until you feel a 7 out of 10 intensity. Pogacar, Tour de France superstar, would be warming up at around 320 watts. That's his 6 out of 10, which is just bonkers. Now, today's class, as always, we have a mixture of rhythm and power. Your power tracks, that's where we go for those higher intensities. That's where we put the harder work in. The rhythm tracks either side, what we call active recovery. We keep moving, we keep the heart rate high, but we reduce the load on the legs, which means the legs can recover, ready for that power, taking our intensity back down to a 6.5 for our first rhythm track. We are lifting out the saddle. Hands high on the bars. So you want to find your RPM first, then you may need to adjust that resistance slightly until you find 6.5, 76 the cadence, 6.5 your RPM. First rhythm track, we want the hands at the top of the bars. Thumbs on the inside, fingers on the outside. That's your fixed position. Always, we never move those hands around. Now we're going to find our leading leg. Could be your left leg, it could be your right leg, doesn't matter, but one of them will naturally be on the beat. So what I want you to do is really exaggerate that foot. Bam, bam. Now we're going to bring in some press ups. The purpose of these is to keep that heart rate high. We're not going to go too low, it's just a little dip. Body weight stays back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and up. Breathe. And up. So we're not trying to work the chest or the arms. We're just using that movement to keep the heart rate high. Cadence will do that too here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and up. Drop. Up. Down. If it's too much to do the rhythm, especially if you're new to this, the first thing to do is just focus on finding the beat, riding out the saddle continuously at this RPM. That's the first thing to nail. And up, but again, drop, up, drop, and up. You've got to rest in a minute. This song, I haven't done the percentage work, but I'm fairly sure it's 80% chorus. Up, one more, and hold it here. Okay. So next up, we have got 2 counts. Looks like 1, 2. First thing, find that leading leg. 1, 1, 1. Get ready. We go. 1, 2. 1, 2. Nice and light. You can make that dip really small. 1, 2, and up. We breathe in, out, in, out. Should be feeling much warmer now. Heart rate coming up. You'll still find that heart rate is high in rhythm. And that's the idea. We want to be keeping it in that aerobic zone. 1, 2, 1, 2. Keep it going. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. And if you have it, we're going to go into a single. Looks like this. Now, my friends, I want you to see if you can stay up with me and go straight into our first power track. It's a short power track at a low cadence. Take a sip of water now if you need it. Start to slow the legs. Getting ready to add on resistance. Drop the cadence down to 64. Low cadence to start us off today, gang. So first power track, if you're new here, we never go too hard too early. We are still in the the last phase of our warm-up. So 64, 6 out of 10. Even though the cadence is lower and the intensity is lower, you need to add on resistance because the cadence is lower. 6 out of 10 effort. You'll find that you need quite a lot even to get to 6. We have a 15-second interval. That's basically nothing. We're going to add on resistance, taking us to 8 out of 10. 8 should feel hard. For the first time today, putting a bit more effort in. 4, 3, 2, take it up. 8 out of 10. Here we go. Hips back, shoulders down. Very short interval to start us off. Just a little nod to that 8 out of 10. Breathing through the nose and take it down. Simple as that. Now we have 2 more intervals left. 30 seconds each. Both of them at 8 out of 10. So you know what you're doing now there. Is often a temptation in this third track to think, I'm feeling fantastic. I am warm. I am ready to go. Save it. The programming is leading into those higher intensities. 3, 2, 1, take it away. 8 out of 10 effort. 30 seconds this time. Hips back, shoulders down. And again, 8 more. Slightly pointing those toes. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and take it back down. 1 more to go. I was going to say, apologies for the rude word in this song if you've got children in the back of the car. But unless you'd really run out of things to play on your family holiday, I'm assuming, take it back up there, you aren't paying this on a 4-hour car journey through France. You are. Hello, everybody, and bonjour. 21 seconds. Hands high, hips back. On the grand scheme of rude words, not one of the worst. Here we go. 5 more. Then we are into the saddle. 3, 2, and take a seat. First power track, done. Take a little sip of water. Cheers. Now we're going to go into some jumps. Hands are nice and light on the bars. Shoulders down, chin up. 90 is the cadence. Now, that high RPM and the consistent movement means you're not going to need that much resistance on. We need to be supported, but we need the legs to move freely. So you might want to adjust when we start doing it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice light on the hands. Looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, drop. So what I'm doing there is a little bounce with the leading leg. We're going to start with that 8 count. In 4, 3, 2, 1. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, down. 5, 6, 7, 8, up. 6, 7, and drop. 6, 7, and up. 6, 7, and drop. 6, 7, and lift. 6, 7, and drop. And again, almost going backwards. Hands really light on the bars. And down, shoulders down. One more time. Up. Lovely. And hold it here. Just ride and breathe. So you should be feeling really out of breath, my friends. We're going to go again, this time for a 4 count. Now, if you're thinking, I cannot do this, that is absolutely fine. You are more than welcome to stay in the saddle for this. It's a skill, definitely takes practice. And if you're new to it, just try it a couple of times, but always take it at your own pace. So, coming up for 4 and down for 4. We go. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, drop. Up and down and lift and drop. Up, down, and again. 8 more. Short second set. And then we're going to prepare for a standing climb. Nearly there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, roll the shoulders back. Little sip of water. My friends, we are taking it out the saddle. When you're ready, at 69 RPM. Can anyone tell me what other songs are at 69 RPM? Yes, I can, Melissa. Summer of 69, Bryan Adams. Ha! What a coincidence. Did he do that on purpose? I mean, he works in BPM, not RPM. What questions we are asking today? Will we ever know? 6 out of 10 effort, please. 6 out of 10. So, we have 3 minutes on the clock. We've got quite a few longer power tracks today, gang, especially your last song, which means we can be gradual with these intensities. We're going to 10, but we're only hitting that 10 out of 10 for the last 20 seconds. So essentially, we're going 6 to 9. Giving me that 7 out of 10. There's 2 minutes 30 on the clock. Really nice cadence for a standing climb this. Hips are back, hands are light. Now at the moment, we don't want to be expending too much energy. We don't want to be using body weight too much. We want to be nice and controlled. Thinking about those pedal strokes, slightly pointing the toes up on the down pedal, bringing in the calf, the back of the leg. 2 minutes on the clock from here, getting ready for your 8 out of 10. In 4, 3, 2, take it away. 8 out of 10 where it now starts to feel hard. And that's what we're looking for. This is where we want to really feel like we are exercising. Almost 15 minutes in, body is nice and warm. Really feeling capable of these higher intensities and maintaining this lovely, strong position out the saddle. 1 minute, 28 seconds. Always think Am I leaning on the bars? And if you can feel yourself leaning, push into your hamstrings and glutes. As you start to lean, that brings the body weight over the knees. We want to keep the body weight off the knees and give it to those bigger muscles in the lower body, at the back of the lower body. We have 60 seconds on the clock, my friends. I'd like you to give me that 9 out of 10. Now, really important, if you cannot stay on the RPM, stop adding on resistance. If you overestimated yourself and started too high, you might have been at that 9 out of 10 for a while now. 45 seconds on the clock. Last big push. Remember what I said? We only have that 10 out of 10 for 20 seconds. Breathing through the mouth in 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 10 out of 10, resistance up. Now you need to give it a little bit more body weight. Here we go. Using the obliques, the side of the core, stabilize, hold it, pull the legs up, body weight back. You have got 5 seconds. Hold on to it, 4, 3, 2, 1, and take a seat. Well done. Sip of water. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. We have a minute and a half out the saddle. 77 is your cadence. And then we are back in the saddle for a very different type of power. When you're ready, take it up, please. Remember, active recovery. The faster you can get to the movement and actively recover in it, the more you're increasing your fitness level. 6.5, your effort. Higher cadence means less resistance needed. We're gonna come up and ride like this. Up, 5, 6, 7, rise. 5, 6, 7, and up. 5, 6, 7, right. 5, 6, 7, and up. 5, 6, 7, and right. And again, up, 2, 3, 4, and drop. And up, and drop. And up, drop, up, drop, and again, shoulders back. This is a high cadence, so if you're thinking, blimey, Melissa, you'd be writing things down. Drop, up, drop, and again, and drop. 4, and take a seat. Okay, so we just had that big climb, hitting that high intensity at the end. We're now going to basically stay in our aerobic zone with a little nod to tempo and threshold at the end. Basically 6, 7, 6, 7, 6. Oh God, oh God. I've been surrounded for a lot of the summer by under 5s. And I can't unhear the 6, 7 thing, and I never thought that that would happen in my brain, and it has. 87 is your RPM. I'm not doing it. 87 RPM, 6 out of 10. That's the bottom of your aerobic zone. When I say I've been surrounded by under 6s, I don't mean like I've turned into the Pied Piper. That's been family. Children. 7 out of 10, please, 40 seconds. 7 out of 10 for 40 seconds. We're doing this thrice. Then we'll take it back to 6. Then we go to 7. We'll finish with 8, luckily. So, this is all about steady pace, not pushing too hard, but being very, very consistent. Not dropping the intensity that low. When we come back to that 6 out of 10, you should still be feeling that you're breathing fairly heavily, but the legs are fine. 6 to 7, you could do for hours. Drop it back down, 6 out of 10, please. Alrighty. Alrighty-roo. We're gonna go again. Again, 7 out of 10. Now, if you didn't think that was your 7, If you underestimated yourself, you can always do a bit more. But remember, 7 out of 10 shouldn't feel too hard. You should be able to speak, to sing, always trying, just counting to see if you're in the right zone, if you're at the right intensity. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, 7 out of 10, please. Same amount of resistance as you added before, keeping the elbows nice and tight. In, soft elbows, pushing the bars away to brace the core. Remember, in indoor cycling, our power, and outdoor cycling, our power comes from our core. So we never lean on the bars. They do this in the tour to be aerodynamic when they're going downhill and in time trials. That's a very different type of grip. When we're on a bike inside, we have no wind, so we need to use that core. Indoor cycling is very different to outdoor cycling. I know we are still moving our legs in a similar fashion, drop it down to 6 out of 10, but the bike setup, the bike positioning, you know, we have to give that its due as indoor cycling. And as such, the positioning means that we want to keep the hands wide and that core tight all the time. We have one more round, 8 out of 10. So this time we're going to put more resistance on the bike. It's the same cadence, but we're adding on more resistance. Then we are back into our active recovery rhythm. 4, 3, 2, here we go. 8 out of 10 effort. 40 seconds. Lovely. Picking those knees up, chin up, eyes up. 3 pretty good intervals here, gang, to get your head around, to get your feet around. Quite a good, decent song. You've done brilliantly. There has been no recovery, no less than 6. So you're probably feeling like the legs and the lungs need a little rest now. We've got 10 seconds until you can do that. 5, hold it. 4, knees into chest. 3, 2, 1, and we are straight out the saddle. Only finished at that 8 out of 10, so I want you to come straight up with me and see what we can do here. Actively recovering out the saddle at 75 on your cadence. We're back in the saddle for power after this, so we want to give the buttocks a little break. Chris behind the curtain, thinking that's going to be the name of end of the class. 75, 6.5, your effort level. Thank you for telling me your up names, everybody. This time, we go. Drop, up, back, and rise. So that's what you're doing. We want to find your leading leg. 1, 1, 1. 2 minutes, 20 seconds here is all we have. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop. Hold it for the first one. Up. Take it back. And then rise. We are doing that not very often at all. It's just about keeping the movement going. 1, 1, 1, 1. Good. Let's try it. Drop and up and back and ride. Drop, up, back, ride. Drop, up, back, ride. Drop, up, back. One more time. Drop, 2, 3, 4, up, back, and ride and hold it here. 1. So all we're going to do now, ride it out, and then we're going to start to drop down in the saddle. We have got a really interesting climb after this. I'm going to be telling you interesting facts the whole time. No, it's just a climb, then a rest, then another climb. But that's arguably more interesting with a straight climb. Okay, team, take a seat. So, Roll the shoulders round. I want you to really commit to this next climb. We are starting at 7 out of 10. So that's why I'm giving you this 20 seconds to prepare. Alrighty, hands wide. We are going to up our cadence. Dramatic tension to 90. That's hard. I mean, Tour de France riders doing most of their work at 95 and 320 watts. Okay, find the RPM for me, 90. We have 1:40 to get from 7 out of 10 to 9 out of 10. It'll be minimal resistance added on. At this cadence, you don't need much resistance to make a lot of change. I feel like that's the first line of a politician's speech. I'm not going to talk about politics. 90 RPM. But I do have one little fact, that Andy Burnham was the only, or one of the only people not to have a lectern. Have you seen Hot Lectern Guy? Apparently there's a guy that always puts out the lectern for the new PM going in, and because there's been so many PMs recently, it's been the same guy. So on new PM day, everyone's like, where's Hot Lectern Guy? And we didn't get Hot Lectern Guy because he didn't use one. I'm sure that's what they'll be talking about on all the big channels. 8 out of 10, please. Remember, we are only going for 9 in this first little bit. And it's only 1:40. 4, 3, 2, give me that 9 out of 10. Resistance up, keep the cadence at 90. 3, 2, 1. Take your resistance down to 5. What, Melissa? 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. That's because our final 60 seconds, we are going bam, straight back in at 9 out of 10 for a minute. You've got 40 seconds, which is why I've given you this 5 out of 10 recovery. Remember, when I ask you for a massive effort, I always give you adequate preparation and adequate recovery. And those are the things that I'll be talking about in my 3-step plan for Britain. I think I've nailed this. 15 seconds until we hit 9 out of 10. Okay. I was just thinking about self-front. Don't ever elect me as PM, please, I beg. 3, 2, 1, and take it away. This is 9 out of 10 at 90 RPM. Let's go. Up. Big effort now. 9 out of 10, very hard. Legs burning, lungs burning. Picking up those knees. If you're not at 90, please take off resistance. The cadence here, non-negotiable. It's not super high. We want to try and hold that 90. You are over halfway. Breathing through the mouth. Use that beat if you don't have a screen. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You should be able to get to the end of this minute. It's not a max effort. It's a very hard effort. 10 seconds. 8, 4, 3, 2, well done. We are back out the saddle, back up to a higher cadence for this rhythm track. Very simple move. Then we are back in the saddle again. And this time, it is a minute max effort, but it's a lower cadence. So team, what we want to do here is really make a nod, an introduction to the max effort to the hamstrings. because they're going to be doing a lot of work in our next track, a lot of pull power. So we're going to properly warm them up by pushing the body weight back and coming back to the ride position. Hands high. 6.5, your effort. Alrighty, team. All we're going to do is shift the body weight back over the back of the saddle. Like this. Back and ride. Back and ride. So, find the leading leg. Hands top of the bars. Remember, doesn't matter which leg is leading. 4, 3, 2, 1, take it back. 6, 7, and ride. Take it back. Ride, and again. Back, and ride, shoulders down. Back, and ride. Shift it to a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and up. Back, ride. Back, ride. Back, ride. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, up. Back. We keep it moving. Back. You have got recovery before your minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, and up. I know the cadence is high. You may have needed to take rest in this. That is absolutely fine. Back, and again. We've got 8. Lovely. Breathe. Chin up. Back. Coming into your last 4. Try not to drop the body. 3, 2, and take a seat. Well done. Okay, cheers everybody. A little sip. Now, this is going to feel very different, even though it's only a difference of 17. Woo! I told you my maths was terrible. So 83 compared to our previous climb at 90. Listen, some people prefer spelling and some people prefer maths. Which one are you? I love spelling so much. 83, your cadence. Right now, 5 out of 10 effort. 10 out of 10 will be our max effort minute. Then we have recovery. We have complete recovery. Not rhythm, not active recovery. We have in the saddle, chill out, recovery. So this is the highest resistance level you can hold at 83 RPM. It's as simple as that. Now, don't underestimate yourself. This should feel like you can just hold the RPM. We can just hold the RPM. By the end of the minute, you are absolutely done. Big, big minute. If you want to, you can look at your watt output and see how high you can get that. If you don't have a screen, I want you to be just able to keep to the beat. We go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it away. Resistance up. Now, that's what I was saying about warming up those hamstrings. We want to pull the legs up. You might be tempted to want to increase your RPM. 83 feels quite low compared to what a lot of the stuff we do in the saddle is. So if you notice that you're increasing your RPM, instead add on resistance. The way that we find that high power output, high speed, is by the combination of cadence and resistance. Going fast is not how fast your legs go, it's that magic combination. 15 seconds, knees into chest. 10 seconds left, sit back on the saddle. Excellent. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Stand up for a second. Well done. Stretch it out if you need to, and then take it back into the saddle. So, we are coming out of this straight into 2 minutes at 8 out of 10. So, I want you to roll your legs out, keep them moving, drop that. You can use the RPM that's on the screen if you want to, 86, but happy for you to go lower than that, whatever works for you. Remember, this is your recovery. And in order to work again at what I've programmed, you need to take this recovery. So we're gonna be back out the saddle. It's gonna be 68, really nice cadence for this. 8 out of 10 effort. So those of you that are potentially using FTP percentage in this class, you might not, but let me know if you are, if there's anybody out there using your FTP percentage. Always love to hear the different ways people are training on these classes. I want you to try and do this at your FTP. If that means very little to you, that's absolutely normal. And I want you to do this where it feels hard. You can really feel that you are exercising. It feels hard. For those of us, and hopefully that's all of us that love exercising, that is the intensity where you're like, oh, I'm really exercising here. Really, I'm exercising. That's 8 out of 10. You've got 15 seconds before we go. Just think, I'm really exercising. If you don't like exercising, admittedly, this won't be that enjoyable. Here we go. 3, 2, taking it up. It's a great track, but you should not be able to sing along. Or maybe like 3 words at a minute, but very, very breathlessly. I am not going to sing along. My resistance is nowhere near as high as yours, of course. So if you think, how is she speaking at 8 out of 10? It's because I am not at 8 out of 10. It would be pointless if I was, as I wouldn't be able to coach you. My job is to coach you. So when we're at those higher intensities, I am not. We have 1 minute, 15 seconds. Now, we want to get this really, really nice rhythm going. No leading leg, but you want to think about that weightlessness in between the push and the pull. And it helps to breathe with the pedals, with the beat. We go in, out, breathe in, out, hips back. 51 seconds, and then our challenge is to stay out of the saddle into our next rhythm track. Because we are at 8 out of 10, I want us to see if we can really take it into this active recovery. 30 seconds left. Should be out of breath. Legs feeling it, lungs feeling it. 20 seconds, my friends. And then if we can, staying out the saddle with me into our final rhythm track. We are very near the end. We have a fantastic finisher today, if you like orchestras. 4, 3, 2, 1, here we go. 73, your cadence. 2 minutes on the clock, then we take it into our final track. 1, 1, 1, 1. All right. Nice and easy here. We're going to bring back, going up and ride. I want the aim of this song to be an easy 6.5. We just want to keep the body moving, but not too much intensity. Our last track, we're going to be taking it, we're going to be doing a lot. It's a long track. 20 minutes. I'm joking. Also, you can see how long is left. When I do that in Cadence, I'm like, guys, the next track, 20 minutes. Every time I get them, doesn't work here. You can literally see how long is left on the class. Up and right. We're gonna be in the saddle. We're gonna be changing cadence. Keeping the resistance the same when we sit. If you've done this with me before, you know that that is a tricky way to ride. I've saved it till last today because it's a longer track than normal, so we can really get our teeth into it. But it's brilliant, brilliant track, this last one. With 30 seconds here, then we're in the saddle. Up and ride, up, ride, and again, take it 1, 2, 3, 4, and drop, up, and drop. 4, 3, 2, and take a seat. Okay, my friends. Here we go. Last one. 85 your cadence. That is not the beat of the song. 7 out of 10 at 85 RPM is where I need you. So when we accelerate, the intensity will increase with the change of cadence. This is an epic, to say cover, it's not a cover, version of this song. So we are riding up a hill. Every time we see somebody we want to overtake, we increase our RPM to 100. For now, we're staying at this 85. So you can either follow my legs. If you have a screen, you can look at your screen to get to that 85. The beat is not there yet for you. It will be when we accelerate. Nice and controlled. We still have some time before we start to increase the cadence. So you can hear that beat's creeping in. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's where we're going to get to. Now, I want you to start to increase your RPM and see how it feels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Find that 100. 1, 2, 3, 4. How does this feel? Can you easily do it? If that's the case, add on a bit of resistance. If you can't get to 100, take it down. 8, 6, 4, 3. Now leave the resistance and slow the legs. We have 2 minutes 40 from here, and then you are done. This is our final song. We don't have a cool down today because this is such an epic long ending. So we will finish on this. Getting ready. Oh, listen to those strings. That's even better than 2 become 1. 4, 3, 2, 100. Here we go. That's it. You are overtaking someone. You've just passed them. We're going to overtake someone else. Let's go. 8 more. And again. 4, 3. Leave the resistance. Slow the legs. Yes, team. I think everything that we do should be set to full orchestra from now on. I don't see how we can go back to not a full orchestra. We shouldn't have to. We're going to go again. Get ready. Sometimes these slower bits feel harder than the faster bits. Little life lesson there for us all. but we just have to push through them. Ready? 3, 2, bring it up for me. 100. I will take 97, 98, 99, 100, but I want you to get as close as you can. Excellent, keep it moving. Slow it down. Get ready. And pick it up. This is our last one. It's our longest one. We are here for just over 30 seconds. Then we are done, my friends. You have done absolutely incredibly today. We've had some endurance. We've had lots of climbs. You've done brilliantly. Hold on to it for the last little bit. Pull those legs up. Coming into your last 5. Hold it. We're going to slow it down. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow it down to 85. Keep the legs moving. Keep the legs moving while we are on the bike. 85 on that cadence. You have done brilliantly. Thank you so much. You can stretch here, which is coming up, and please subscribe if you've loved the class. We will be back next week. Take care. See you very soon.